Hello and welcome to 5 a Day with Jay. Jay, I'm Jay. Sometimes I feel like I should record these at a very specific time of the day because I've had about 30 different topics I wanted to record today, and all of them would have been good. I wanted to talk about astronomy with the convergence of Jupiter and Saturn, some of the incredible pictures I've seen online. A lot of people will talk about that. I talked about Phil Plait before, and go check out his Instagram. He's got a really great photo out there. My favorite daughter and her boyfriend and his twin brother, they all drove up to, I was going to say Mount Sinai. I'm like, wait, no, that's totally wrong. They drove up the mountain to go get a better view. Hey, awesome. Nice to be young. Be able to just run up and go do something and not worried about being tired in the morning. But I was going to talk about old friends long gone and hooking up with them again and talking with them once again. I've worked at the same company for 24 years. 24 years. Wow, yeah. So I've met a lot of people. Our paths have crossed and diverged. And one person who retired from the company, she had started working at the company when she was 17 years old, retired a couple of years ago, and both of our lives just got real busy in different ways. And we just touched base and got caught up. And you know what? It's that time of the year. If you've got friends you haven't caught up with in quite some time, give them a call. It's always nice to hear from old friends. Anyway, she's doing well, and it was great to hear from her. But what I wanted to talk about is the Murdock Minute. I'm having second thoughts on whether that's really the way I want to go with doing the reviews. I think it was a clever idea that isn't working the way I wanted it to. When I do them, they feel rushed, which is fine. I'm trying to inject some humor into them, but I'm not getting the level of humor I want out of them. So I'm completely rethinking of doing the Murdock Minute. So that's going to be on hiatus until next year. I want to refocus and make sure I'm doing that right instead of just trying to crank them out just for the sake of cranking them out. I'm doing some study on After Effects for doing my editing. My favorite daughter's helping me with that. I'm working on getting bed music for them, all that to up the production level a little bit instead of just cranking out these quick little 1-minute reviews that they're really, I'm not happy as I could be with them. The 5 a Day with Jay, this is exactly what it is. It is not going to change much in the format. I might have a graphic on the front and the back, header footer type of thing. Include a little bit of bed music, might up the production a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I also want to do some time-lapse videos. I always want to do some time-lapse videos. We'll see where that goes. I've got all kinds of different stuff I would love to time-lapse. And I started the whole new channel, the Murdock Minute channel. You can find it out there, but that's not the main channel. Where I did do some time-lapse videos, I'll likely move those over to this channel and slowly drop them in on days where, say something's going on and I can't record for whatever reason, I can drop a time-lapse for that day. I would like to have some backup videos in the can to just hop on, schedule it, and launch it. So I'm rethinking some things that I'm doing with the channel. I said at the start of this, if you go back to some of the beginning videos, I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm planning. Today, I streamed to Twitch playing a game that I hadn't played before, just to get my feet wet doing some streaming. It's the Call of Cthulhu. Interesting game. Murder mystery type of game, supernatural stuff going on. I wanted to figure out how streaming works. At the same time, I recorded the video. When I recorded it, instead of being full screen, it did this weird condensed version where you're missing a majority of what's going on. So I'll have to figure that out, and that's why I'm doing a game that's it's a couple years old. It's not that old of a game, but it's not that new either. The reason I'm doing that one is to experiment, see what happens. I played the game for about an hour. I should have played it for about 10 minutes and checked the recording instead of an hour and 10 minutes and then checking the recording and realized the recording was useless. It was bad. I'm guessing the stream came out the same way. Trial and error. I'll learn. But I do want to have game day with Jay. Hey, clever. But that way I can game, I can stream, I can record, and I can drop on gameplay with Jay. That was it. Gameplay with Jay. We'll see how that goes. I would love to drop out some, and there would be longer videos, probably an hour or less, 45 minutes to an hour of gameplay. That way I can chop up a game into chunks and drop them out there. Drop one every day. If you don't want to watch that, you don't have to. You can subscribe to this channel for whatever it is that I'm doing. I wanted to do movie reviews, movie, book, film, TV, everything. Just reviewing whatever media I consume. Comics, web comics, all of that. Audiobooks. But I wanted to do the reviews. I wanted to make them short and punchy, which I wanted to do the Murdock Minute. But again, I'm not happy with what I'm producing. That's why I'm taking a break from that. I'm very happy with the 5 a day with Jay. Again, casual conversation. That's what I wanted to do. And I want to do some gameplay videos. I want to start playing video games. I've got a lot of video games. I want to play them. It's just finding the time to sit down and do it. But as always, I'm glad you're here with me. I'm glad you're on this journey with me. I know I need to also get back to my writing, which is why I need to get all of this worked out in my head so I can get back to my writing and publishing my books. I've still got 5 books. Where's my hand? 5 books. 5 books. Wow, there we are. Ooh, 5 books. I'm still learning all this stuff. I got 5 books out there that I've written and haven't published yet. I need to get them covered and get them out there. I need to recover my old stuff if I feel the covers need to be redone. Otherwise, I just need to get new covers done. Need to get those books out there, get them published. So, end of the year, a lot of stuff going on in my head right now. I've got a couple days off, so I'll work on that during the day, see what happens. I'll have more time to work on it and think about it and process things coming up to the Christmas holiday, coming into the new year. So like I said, we'll see what happens. So if you got any suggestions, let me know. If you got any feedback, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, it's been 5 a day. We'll do it again tomorrow.